Hi everyone, my name is Benjamin Lubowitz. I'm a rising sophomore at the University of Michigan, and this summer I'm going to be doing basketball training in the Westchester area. In this video, you're going to see how I've modeled my game after many NBA stars like Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, LeBron James, and many more. These are some of the skills I would use with more advanced players, but I'm available to train all levels of basketball, from beginner to varsity. Here's my email and phone number. Please contact me for more information and to sign up for training.
Let's get started with attacking the basket. Here's one of my favorite dribble moves. It's a cross jab, crossover one way, jab the other way, and attack the basket. Now here it is again slowed down. You're going to start with the ball in your right hand. You're going to cross it over to the left and freeze it there. Your crossover just went to the left, but you're jabbing to the right. So the defender's going to think you're going right, but you know you're going left. You can attack the basket and score. Ja Morant does this beautifully with a crossover to the left, a long jab right, defender leaning one way, gives him just enough space to attack the basket and goes in for the dunk. Another example of Kyrie Irving, cross left, jab right, finish with the left. Here's another move I like. When a defender is playing straight up, just a simple in and out can create a clear path to the basket. This simple in and out should give you a line drive lane to the basket, keep the ball high, and finish. Now seeing LeBron James do this move, more straight on him, a simple in and out, he's got a straight line to the basket, and one. Let's slow it down. Here he uses an in and out, now stop it there. Morris was playing him straight up, but now LeBron has a clear line to the basket, Morris isn't in the way, he attacks downhill, keeps the ball high, finishes, and one, and LeBron is excited for good reason. This is a half spin drive, so you see you dribble left, fake a spin, plant off that back left foot, and use the power to attack the basket and finish. This is used twice in the same game as you see here. First, Rozier uses it, both Simmons and Embiid bite, and he finishes. Second half, watch Tatum. He half spins on Simmons, plants off that back left foot, and powers himself to the basket for the easy layup. Shooting today is so important, and watching Klay Thompson shoot can teach you so much about the art of shooting. Let's run that back. So here's Thompson. Stop it there. Look at that. Left guide hand up, elbow in, right hand behind the ball, square to the basket. Gonna have a perfect release. Holds the follow through. No wasted motion. Money. Now here's my shot. Right there. I'm square to the basket. Eyes on the rim. As I release there, I'm going to hold my follow through, left guide hands up, still square to the basket, and I make the jumper. Now we're going to move on to looking at step backs. We're going to start with just a classic step back. You see here, one between the legs, but an extra push off your strong foot can get you an open look. If we look at it slowed down, you go once between the legs, but that extra push off right there off the strong foot will give you enough space for a good look, and you'll get away with it. Here's Harden using that, obviously a lot more fancy dribbling, but when you slow it down, you're going to see here he steps back, and that extra push off that left foot there, his strong foot, gives him enough space to knock it down. Also in Houston, Kyrie Irving did this, ironically with Harden on him. Again, that extra push off the right foot you see at the end gives him enough room to knock it down. Now we're going to look at one of my favorite step backs. You put your left forward, 4 dribbles between the legs, then you use your other foot, the right foot, jab it forward, and knock it down. Here it is fast, left forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, jab right, hop back, knock it down. Let's look at Kawhi Leonard using this move. He goes 4 between, right foot's going to jab forward, a taller 7-foot Anthony Davis defender. Now stop it there. Look at Anthony Davis's body weight. All shifting to the left, he can pull back and get a clean look. 1, 2, 3, 4, right jab, shot over the 7-footer, money. Now let's look at a strong foot step back off the dribble. You see here, right's forward, between. You're going to go a third between, and once that ball goes to your strong hand, you're going to put your strong foot forward as well. Use all that weight to push back, step back, create space, square up, and now you have a good look and can knock it down. Tatum uses this well, as you'll see here. He goes 3 between right there, plants on his right foot, uses all that weight to step back, create space, just enough room, buries the 3-pointer. This is much more advanced footwork where you use it between the legs, around the back, fake like you're going to go to the basket, but use that right foot to actually power a step back 3. Now let's break it down. Luka sees the screen coming here, stop it. So he's going to fake using that Porzingis screen by doing a between the legs to the right, but he's actually rejecting it with that around the back. Now that right foot's faking going to the basket, use it as a plant foot to initiate a step back, steps back, and he's created all that space. Look at all that space he has. Ross is all the way back there, and he can knock it down. Here it is in fast motion, between, around, step back, knockdown. Now we're going to look at the sidestep, a move that's become increasingly popular today. Like a lot of great moves, it's going to start here with a between. Now instead of using a push back, you're going to use that right foot, push to the side, sidestep, square up, and make the jumper. Now let's see it in action. We've got Tatum here guarded by Simmons. He's going to start with the between. Then he's going to plant with that right foot, push off, sidestep, get on balance, clean look, three-pointer, easy. This is such an unguardable move because with a defender in your face, a sidestep now puts the defender to the side of you, and you get a clean look at the basket to knock down the jumper. Now we're going to look at a behind the back one way, sidestep the other way, which is a really effective move, kind of like the cross jab. What makes this move so tough is that on that behind the back, my behind the back is going to the right, so the defender thinks I'm going right, but I'm actually sidestepping to the left, so I use all that weight on my right foot, bring right over left, square up, and knock down a jumper. Now here's Kyrie Irving. Of course, lots of fancy dribbling, but watch here. I'm going to freeze it right there. That behind the back is going to the right. The defender thinks he's going right, but he's actually going to sidestep back to the left. Number 12 is off balance. He has enough space to bury the three. Here's an effective move when your goal is to get to the basket, but you can't. A little sidestep will free you up. In the example here, the goal of the change of direction move was to get to the basket, but if you realize you can't, just use that left foot, push off, sidestep, and there will be your open jumper. Kemba Walker uses this beautifully here. Pick comes, he's going to use this crossover on Ayton, trying to get to the basket, 8 and 7 feet, realizes he's going to get his shot blocked. Instead, he's just going to take one more dribble, push off with the left, step back, get on balance, open look, good. Now I'm going to break down a few head fake combinations. In this one, we're looking at a few different things. First, with the shot fake, that's what you want. Eyes on the rim, looks like you're going to shoot. Defender bites. Instead, you're going to use a dribble. And in this one, I used a dribble move to get open, and I knocked it down. Here's Kawhi Leonard in last year's NBA Finals, one of the most effective shot fakes in the NBA. Catches the ball on the right wing, squares his feet, gets on balance, looks like he's going to shoot, notices that Quinn Cook might bite, so he starts to bring the ball up. Now he sees that he is going to bite, uses one dribble, floater, good. For the dribble move part of this, I'm going to use one dribble. Now I'm going to square my feet, behind the back, gets the defender moving left. Once you see that, you use a crossover right. The key here is you got to square up. Don't just fade to the right from a crossover. I square up, and I can make the jumper. Jamal Crawford's so good with this move here. Perfect behind the back, crossover, square up, and makes it. Here you see, easy behind the back, defender off balance, crossover. Here's a three-step move I really like. Step 1, head fake, eyes on the rim, got to sell like you're shooting. Then you're going to take 2 dribbles, that's step 2 there. Spin over the right shoulder, plant with the right foot. Instead of completing the spin, you're going to use it to push off, step back. And step 3 is make the jumper. Here's Brown, step 1, head fake. Then he's going to take a dribble, hit defender off balance, spin over the right shoulder, step back off that plant foot. Step 3, he's square to the basket, and he can make the shot. Really, really nice move here. Starts with a head fake, dribble, spin, use it as a step back. Beautiful move. Wow. Now we're going to take a look at some post moves, and we're going to start with a dream shake over the right shoulder. So it's going to start with 2 dribbles. Now watch closely here. You turn that right foot like you're going to turn over the right shoulder, plant, but now you dip that left shoulder in towards the paint. Once you do that, you fade back over the right shoulder, and then once you're square and on balance, you can make the jumper. Watch it again. That right-left before the turnover, the right shoulder is what gets the defender. Kobe Bryant was so effective with this move. 2 dribbles. Now stop it there. He's going to use the power in his left foot to fade away and make the jumper. This is a really nice post move. I like to call it the hop down fade away. Why? Right there. Starts with a hop down. You fake like you're turning over your left shoulder. Now you're going to hop back to center. You're going to get the defender off balance. One more dribble. Now you're going to turn over the left shoulder. Get all the way around, and once you're square like that, you can release and make the jumper. Here's Michael Jordan using this move. Look at that hop down. Look at where the defender is, all that space he's created. Now watch slowly. As the defender is recovering, he's actually going to turn over the left shoulder this time, and that gives him enough separation to knock down the fadeaway. Hop down. Just such a great move here. One of the moves that made him so special. We're going to start by looking at an off-leg pull-up jumper. So watch here. I'm going to take 2 dribbles, pounds, bring the left foot forward. Now watch in slow. I'm going to drag that right foot forward to square my feet and now knock down the jumper. Easy move, unguardable. Here it is in fast motion. 2 dribbles, jab left, square, and knock it down. Here's Damian Lillard using this move. Now look at that left leg, how far forward it is. Jokic is going to think he's going to the basket, but instead he's just going to stop on a dime, bring that right foot forward slowly. Jokic is off balance and he has just enough separation to knock it down. Here it is again in fast motion. You're going to see it. Jab left, knock it down. Now we're looking at an off-leg step back, and the key here is that plant right there. You're going to dribble left, plant with your left, use that left foot to step back and knock it down. Watch it in fast motion. Dribble left, plant left, step back, knock it down. Here's Steph Curry using this move. He's going to plant with the left to get LeBron off balance, and then use that left foot to push off and step back. Here it is again in fast motion. Dribble left, jab left, step back, and knock it down. Here's Jason Tatum in the post. He's going to sell like he's driving baseline, but instead plants with the left, steps back with the off leg over Cody Zeller, and buries the jumper.
Thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm available to train all levels of basketball. And if you're interested, please contact me. Here's my phone number and email. Contact me with any further questions or to sign up for training. Thank you guys.